This is chapter 1/1. In this chapter, we'll express a linear expression in table, graph, and equation, and also use some calculators. Because the example question was same question 2, we'll solve those instead. Also, some people use TI for the calculator, but I use Casio FX9860 instead. And I'll start the question 1. This question asks if those ordered pairs or in coordinates pairs fit in this 2x plus 1 equal 20 in this equation. So the number in front will go into x, and the number behind will go into y. The one in the front means the x, then the one in the back means the y. We just need to put in instead of those x and y. 2 multiplied by 10 plus 4 multiplied by 0 equal 20. So this is true. And let's go for b. 2 multiplied by minus 3 plus 4 multiplied by 7. So that will be minus 6 plus 28, which will be 22. So this isn't true. Then this will be the answer. And let's try C. 2 multiplied by 6 plus 4 multiplied by 2, 12 plus 8, this will also equal 20. And D, E will also be same for this. This is question 2. Jason wants to buy those snacks for the camera club. And he went to the bake sale, and they sell muffin for 75 cents and donut for 25 cents. And Jason is $15. And first, let's draw the table. When we're drawing table, it's easiest to start with the things that we can buy the most. Because muffin is 75 cents, and I have $15. Before doing that, we'll change the cent into dollar, so it'll be $0.75, and donut will be $0.25. If we just buy all of the muffins, it'll be 15 divided by 0.75, and this will be 20. And then the cost will be $15, and other two will be 0 and 0. And total costs are always 15, memorize that. And now let's buy all of the donuts. Then it will be 15 divided by 0.25, or multiplied by 4, so it will be 60. Then the cost will be $15, and other two will be 0 and 0. And also, let's fill up the middle of it. We'll be buying 10 muffins. It will be $7.5. And donuts also will be 30 donuts and $7.5. And let's buy 5 muffins. Then it will be $3.75. And then the donuts cost will be $11.25. So we can buy 45 donuts. So when we draw the table like this, now solve B and C. B and C asks how much of the muffins and donuts we can buy if we buy the most of them. So B is the muffin, so as we did before, it will be 20 in the table. And in C, it asks how many donuts we can buy. It will be 60. And now let's go for D. D asks to make the equation for this table. Let's just do this. We'll put muffin as an X and donut as a Y. There will be 0.75x plus 0.25y equal 15. This will be the equation. And now let's draw the graph. To draw the graph, it's easier to be in the y equal 4. So with the x will go over, then it will be 0.25y equals minus 0.75x plus 15. And then we'll divide the whole side with 0.25. We'll multiply the whole side by 4. It will be y equal minus 3x plus 60. And we can know 3 things from here. The slope, x-intercept, and y-intercept. Let's start with the slope. Slope will be minus 3. And the y-intercept will be 60. And I guess you remember how to solve x-intercept. We should just put y as a 0 and solve it. So it will be 0 equal minus 3x plus 60. 3x is 60. And x will be 20. And now let's draw the graph. And also you should always remember the slope is minus, so we're heading to right bottom. 20 right here, and 60 right here. So connecting two of those, it'll be the graph. But you should remember something. Because the donuts in number of integers, not in decimals or real numbers, we should write in as a broken line, not the whole graph. This is question 3. In question 3, referring to question 2, if that's what's the most useful way of expression for Jason. We use 3 of those: table, equation, and graph. And then what would be the most useful thing for Jason? And if I'm answering it, because muffin and donut are something that are counted, I guess table will be the best answer. I mean, you can write down your own opinion. This is question 4. This question, it asks to find 2 order pair that matches the equation and 1 another order pair that doesn't match the equation. And I'll start with A. I'll first find the order pair that matches. I'll put 1 in the x, and it'll be 2 multiplied by 1 minus 1, so it'll be 1. So one of the order pair will be 1, comma 1. And this time I'll put 2 in it, and it'll be 2 multiplied by 2 minus 1, and it'll be 3. So another order pair that matches is 2, comma 3. And this time I'll find the one that doesn't match it. Maybe I'll just write like 2, comma 100, because it should be 2, comma 3 in the original. If I just manipulate those y, it won't match. And let's go to B. In this case, I'll just change the y equal 4. So then it will be 5x minus 20 equal 4y. Then dividing the whole side by 4, then it'll be y equal 5 over 4x minus 5. And then I'll put 4 this time. Next, 5 over 4 is a fraction. To make it integer, I'll put 4 in the x. And it will be 5 over 4 then multiplied by 4 minus 5, that is 0. So the answer is 4, comma 0. I'll find another order pair here. But so I'll put multiple of the 4, which is 8, x equal 8. Then 4, so then it will be 10 minus 5, which will be 5. So it will be 8, comma 5. And let's just find that match, and let's write 8, comma 3 in the answer. In this case, it's all set C, and because the smallest number is easiest, I'll write the small 1. Minus 5 multiplied by 1 plus 1 equal 4. And then 1 comma minus 4, and 1 more, and 2 in the x, and it will be minus 5 multiplied by 2 plus 1 equal minus 9. So it will be 2 comma minus 9, and that doesn't match, 1 that doesn't match, 1 comma 1. And it's the last one, which is D. Again, we'll change this y equal 4, so 3y equal minus 5x plus 30. Then dividing both sides by 3, it will be y equal minus 5 over 3x plus 10. Same as before, I'll put 3 in the x to make it as an integer. Then it will be 5 plus 10, which will be, and minus 5 plus 10, which will be 5. And then it will be 3 comma 5. And just one more, the multiple of 3, so which is 6. Then it will be, so then x equals 6. Then minus 5 over 3 multiplied by 6 plus 10 equal, then it'll be 10. Not 10, sorry. It'll be 0, then it's 6 comma 0. And the other one will just 3 comma 0. This is question 5. In this question, we'll place x and y in correct position and make an equation based on that. And question A, Caroline works 40 hours a week. She has a day job and she has an evening job. So we'll solve this one. Right here, I'll put day job as an x and evening job as an y. And like this, we'll make an equation using this. So x plus y equals 40 because she works 40 hours a week. And question B, it says that Caroline earns $15 per hour on a day job and $11 for her evening job. And last week, she earned $540. So to make equation using this, because day job was x, we'll put 15x plus 11y equal $540. Let's go for C. In C, it says Justin sells car and earns 6% commission and earns salary of $500 a week. And right here, I'll say the selling car as a x and his salary as y. And then his salary will be y equal 500 plus, so 0.06x since it was 6%. And this is D. It says that Justin is offered a new job that would pay $800 per week and plus 4% commission. And again, we'll make an equation using these. And his salary is y equal 800 plus 0.04x. And let's see. A piggy bank contains $5.25 in total, and there are only nickels and dimes in the piggy bank. Right here, I'll put nickel as an X, and I'll put those dimes as a Y. Nickel is 5 cents and dime is 10 cents, so it'll be 0.05 and 0.1 of a dollar. And then the money in the piggy bank will be 0.05x plus 0.11 equals 5.25. This is question 6. In this question, it is asked to draw the graph of A and B from 5 that we just did. And for A, we did X as a day job and Y as an evening job. So is it X plus Y equals 40. To draw the graph, we need x-intercept, y-intercept, and slope. So let's make it into y equals 4. Y equals minus x plus 40, so we can know many things from here. First, the slope is minus 1. And right here, we can also know the y-intercept, which is plus 40. And also, we can know the x-intercept from here. The x-intercept was a point that, so y at 0 equals minus x plus 40, so x-intercept is also 40. Now let's try. Right here, here's a picture, 40 and 40 both connecting those two. This will be the graph of A. And now let's draw the graph for B. The B was the graph that's related to the money. 15x plus 11y equals 540. Also make it to y equal form, it will be 11y equals minus 15x plus 540. Dividing both sides with 11, so it will be y equal minus 15 over 11x plus 540 over 11. And like this, instead of drawing, I'll use a calculator to draw the graph. This is the Casio calculator that I introduced last time, and I'll just continually use this. We press the menu, and the 5 was the graph, so let's go to there. And if we press the X key, it will always enter it or start it. Right here, it asks us to write the equation, so let's write it. Minus, and if 50 is 15 over 11, so we'll write the 15 first. 15, and this is sign for fraction. 11 under, and then x for that, so plus. Writing 540 first, and then writing the fraction again. 11. If we just use exe, it will become like this. And to draw the picture, we should just draw F6. And this is the graph. And because the graph is just a bit too small, we'll zoom and in and then press exe. And this time, let's just do it one more time. And it's now just way bigger. And also right here, if we press F5 or G solve, we can know many things. Root, maximum, minimum, y-intercept, intersection. And right here, the root is the x. So if we press it, we can find that x equals 36. And then, pressing G solve again, let's look at the y-intercept. When it says that it's 49.090090909. So that's a 540 over 11. So let's check that at the calculation, which is the first one right here. So it'll be 540 fraction divided by 11 equals 49.090909. Going to menu again, and then graph, and the draw, and G solve. And the root was 36, which is x, and the y-intercept was 49.090909. And I just teach you how to basically use this calculator. And from now, we'll continually use this one. This is question 7. This question, we need to use 5C and 5D to solve it. So the first job at Justin, he had a $500 base salary and 6% of commission fee. We set the commission as an x, so it will be 500 plus 0.06 for 6% x. And also his new job offer was 800 as a base and 4% of commission fee. Last week, Justin sold $18,000. So is it better to to work on the first job or the second job. Let's calculate it. We're getting the calculator on and go to run a math, press exe. Right here, so it'll be 500 plus 0.06 multiplied by 18,000, and it'll be 1580. And the second offer was 800 plus 0.04x 18,000. This is 1520. So because the second offer is cheaper than the first offer, than his usual job, it has no meaning to change his job. So I guess it's better for Justin to not move his job. And this is question 8. Dev has budget of $25, and the call is 10 cents per minute, and text is 6 cents per minute. So we should create the table using those information. Let's match the units. 10 cents will be $0.1, and 6 cents will be $0.06. So she should distribute those $25 between the phone and text. So total cost will be only $25. And when she only does a phone call, the cost will be $25, and 25 divided by 0.1 will be 250. And both 2 will be 0 and 0. And then let her only do the texting. Then 25 divided by 0.6, which will be about 416.7. And then the cost will be $25, and the two will be 0 and 0. And I'll just fill the other leftovers. I just filled it, and then when she used 15 on phone, 10 on text, and she can use 10 on phone and 15 on text. And this is how we got it. So we just finished A, drawing the table. And now what should that be? We should draw the graph of this. To draw the graph, first we should get the equation of it. And writing the equation, I'll put text as an x and call as a y. It's just because I thought 0.1 is easier to make as a whole number. 0.06x plus 0.1y equals 25. Then 0.06 will go over 0.1y equals minus 0.06x plus 25. And I'll divide both sides with 0.1. Then it'll be y equal minus 0.6x plus 250. And then we should find the slope, y-intercept, and x-intercept of this equation. Let's start with the slope. First, the slope is minus 0.6, which will be minus 0 or 5. And there will be y-intercept, which will be 250. And for the x-intercept will be y equals 0, so 0.6x equal 250. Then x is just about 416.7. And that will be the x-intercept. Now let's draw the graph. Right, here's the text, 416.7, and the call for 250. And if we just connect those two using one single line, that'll be the graph of number 8. But you should always remember this, because there can be like 21.5 call, 21.5 text. It should be broken line, not a solid line. Also, I'm just drawing this. This is not exact, so it should be broken line like this. This is question 9. Leah earns $1,200 of basic salary and commission fee of 3.5%. And first, for question 8, we should make the equation. $1,200 plus 3.5% on the x as a variable. And this will be the equation of this. Equals 1,200 plus 3.5 is 3.5 over 100. Then 35 over 1,000. So it will be 0.035. So 0.035 multiplied by x equals y. And then this will be the equation. And for B, Leah sold $96,174 last week and she earned $4,566.09 for the wage. So she's asking us if her salary is correct. Let's calculate it. 1,200 plus 0.035x multiplied by 96174, and this equals 4,566.09. Now let's go to the calculator. First write the 1,200 and plus 0.035 multiplied by 96174, and this equals 4,566.09. I guess Leah is receiving correct salary. This is question 10. Ben's bike rents two types of motorbikes. Racing bike is $25 per day, and mountain bikes is $30 per day. And yesterday, he ran in $3,450. So for A, determine the greatest number of racing bikes that could have been rented. So this can be get very easily. If you just do 3,450 and divided by 25, it is 138. And B, if you just ran in mountain bikes, it will be 3,450 divided by 30. So it will be 115 bikes. And for C, we should write the equation and draw the graph for the possible combinations of mountain bikes and racing bikes. So first, I'll put the racing bike as an X and mountain bike as in Y. And now let's make the equation. 25x plus 30y equals 3,450. And then if you change to y equal form, 30y minus 25x plus 3,450. And dividing both sides with 30, it will be y equals minus 5 over 6 x plus 115. And let's draw the graph. We need three information. The slope will be minus 5 over 6. The y-intercept will be plus 115. And we also need the x-intercept. It's when y is 0, so it will be 5 over 6x equal 115, so that it's 138. Then it will be 115, 138, and if two of those are connected with a long line, this will be the graph of it. Because we can't select 0.5 racing bikes or 1 over 7 mountain bikes, we should make it into broken lines like this. So we finish 10 like this. This is question 11. Abigail was taking flights to Paris, and her final target is Italy. To go to Italy, she'll ride the train and go to Austria and Switzerland. To do that travel, she needs Swiss franc and euro, and currently she has $630. 1 euro is $1.4 and 1 Swiss franc is $0.9. So we should make an equation of the combination using such information. And first, we should write the euro as an x, and also this euro is $1.4, and Swiss franc, and we'll put this as an y, and this is $0.9. And then currently we have $630 in total. If this is an x, this is an y, then it will be 1.4x plus 0.9y equals 630. Again, 1.4 is going over, and 0.9y equals minus 1.4 plus minus 1.4x plus 630. And y equals 0.9 over minus 1.4 x plus 700. And I will just change this as minus 14 over 9. And then we'll draw the picture. Right here, we need to know the slope, y-intercept, and the x-intercept to draw the graph. First, the slope is minus 14 over 9. Y-intercept is 700. And for x-intercept, y is 0, so 14 over 9 equals 700. Then it will be 450. And then it will be 700 right here. 450 right here. And if we connect those two using this one line, this will be the graph of it. And also, because it can be changed in euro can be changed to $0.9, $0.7, this will be a broken line. This is question 12. The school council is planning to invest the money from the fundraiser. They have two choices: the saving account from the bank and the government bond that's officially issued by the government. And they have in total, they have earned $150 profit. The saving account has 3% of profit, and the government bond has 4% of profit. So we should make the equation and the graph using these information. First, we will put saving account as an X, and then we'll put the government bond as an Y. But because we should write the cost, then it will be 0.03x, and it will be 0.04y. And then it will be 0.03x plus 0.04y equals 150. Then the x will go over, 0.04y equals minus 0.03x plus 150. And we'll divide the both sides with 0.04, and it will be y equals minus 3 over 4 x plus 3,750. So we should find the slope, x-intercept, and y-intercept for this. First, the slope is minus 3 over 4. The y-intercept is 3,750. And the x-intercept is 3 over 4x equals 3,750. So it will be 5,000. And this time, let's draw the graph. So right here, here's a graph. So the x-intercept is 5,000. The y-intercept is 3,750. So when we connect these two lines, we'll get the graph. And also, because the money can be 0.7, 0.5, and this will be the solid line. And we'll finish in question 12 like this. This is question 13. Maureen pays a $350 registration fee and an $85 monthly fee to join the fitness club. Leah's club has a higher registration fee but a lower monthly fee, and after 5 months, both Maureen and Leah have paid $775. So we should determine the possible fees of Leah's club. So we don't know what's exactly Leah's registration fee and monthly fee. We still know that we paid $775. So then I'll put the registration as an X and monthly fee as a Y. Let's write the equation down. So and say only 5 months for 5y, and then we'll write the equation X plus 5y, and this equals $775. In case of question 14, it asks about your basic understanding about the linear expression and what is your easiest way of expression, like equation, graph. So then I'll just solve 15 right now. Until now, it just gave us the situation and to make the equation using that. But this time, it gave us the equation and to write down what kind of situation. So let's just do it right now. I'll write this 0.10x as candy and 0.5y as a snack. And then, today I'll go to market, and currently I have $9.3 in my pocket. So the candy is $0.2 and the snack is $0.5. And now go for B. In B, I have base salary of $1,800 and commission of 5%. And I guess I'll just finish 15 like this. Maybe you can just make your own situations. Finally, this is question 16. So, Ellen is trying to create a new coffee blend using Brazilian beans that cost $12 per kilogram and Ethiopian beans that cost $70 per kilogram. So he's gonna make 150 kilogram blend and sell it for $14 per kilogram. So we should write and graph two equations for this situation. So first, I'll put Brazilian coffee as an X and Ethiopian coffee as a Y. So 12 and 17. And first, I'll make one about the cost. Then 12x plus 17y equals 150 multiplied by 14. And then I'll make one of the amount. then it will be x plus y equal 150. This is simple. And now, after making these equations, we should change it to y equal forms. First on this side, 17y equals minus 12x plus 2100. And dividing the whole side with 17, it will be y equals minus 12 over 17x plus, it's 123.529, I'll just 123.53. And for the amount, it's easy. Y equals minus x plus 150. And this time, let's get the slope first. The slope is minus 12 over 17. Y-intercept is 123.53. And the x-intercept, when you calculate for this, then it's 12 over 17x equals 123.53. And this will be 175. And for the amount, we'll do this. Slope is minus 1. The y-intercept is 150. And the x-intercept is 150. And now let's draw the graph. 175. And the y-intercept is 123.53. So when we connect these two lines, this will be the graph for the cost. And then we'll do the amount. So x will be 150 and y is also 150. And if we connect these two, this will be the graph for the amount. And right here, we got to something that I learned before. So this is a point of intersection. And this we will not learn about this yet, but this will constantly come out later, and then we'll learn about it. Like this, we finish until question 50. If you liked the video, please press like and subscribe to the channel. Those likes and subscribes will be very helpful for the channel.